Manchester United are through to the FA Cup final after beating Coventry there on penalties. I mean, where the hell do you start with that? I mean, obviously we've had a number of injuries and we've had to put Casemiro at centre back, and it's not ideal, but Jesus Christ, Manchester United comfortable in that at half time, going into that half time leading 2-0. Scott McTominay getting a nice poacher's tap in from a nice cross into the box from Dalot, and when that second, we hadn't played very well, it was their only shot on goal till Marcus Rashford worked the keeper, which obviously the keeper did save, which he should have done, and then Maguire scoring a free header just before half time, and I thought comfortable, we're going at half time, 2-0 up, control that second half this time and hopefully see this game out. But we've actually gone and got the third this time, which we haven't, I can't remember the last time where we've even put a game to the sword by scoring the third goal, probably West Ham in the league, and you thought that is game done and dusted, you really did then. And I know from seeing Ellis Sims in the youth system when he was playing for Sunderland, scored a lot of goals in under-18 football. I do follow a lot of under-18 football, and I saw how many goals he was getting there when he was a young man, and he's followed that up as he's developed in the Championship, and it's a massive handful, and he's got them back into the game. They were a bit fortunate with the next goal. And then obviously getting a penalty right at the death was an absolute kick in the fucking bollocks. But I mean, Ten Hag has got to sort this. I mean, he's got to take a lot of blame, man. This constantly keeps fucking happening every single time Manchester United have been cruising in games of football this season. Most dominantly in the Champions League, we're throwing away big games through being 2 goals up or being cruising in games, and it's just not good enough. He's taken off Kobe Mainoo and Alejandro Garnacho, who I thought was a massive mistake taking off. I mean, I would have personally taken Rashford off. He's brought Anthony on. I would have brought Ahmad on straight away. In this, I really would have done. I mean, Ahmad done more in about 2 minutes than the rest of them fuckers did all game. To be honest, I don't know what more Ahmad's got to do in order to get game time for Manchester United. I really don't. But it is what it is under this guy. I mean, when you're 3-0 up, you've got to change the tactics up a bit to see this game out. And he's not, and we never do that. I know the players have got to take some of the blame, but this has got to be the end of Egghead. I mean, even if Manchester United now go on and win this competition, he's still got to go. I mean, this has got to be the end. You've got Radcliffe sitting there in the stands. He must be baffled at what he's seeing there. I mean, fair play to Coventry, and I feel hard for them that geezer that hit it over the bar, I feel bad for him. But at the end of the day, Manchester United should not be thrown away. There's no excuse for that from the players and all the staff, including Egghead. There is no excuse for that. And some of these players need to be binned off in the summer, and Egghead needs to be binned off in the summer. I'm sorry, it's not just Egghead, but some players. It's a combination of both need to go in the summer, because a combination of both have cost us many games this season in this, and that right at the end there, I thought that they'd won it. I really did. And then when I looked back, I saw it was offside, and I knew then that he was going to get the offside, which was a relief for me. And just in that penalty shootout, when I was nervous, I was convinced that Casemiro and I thought Eriksen were both going to miss. And Casemiro did miss, but Eriksen's was a great penalty actually, in all fairness. But I would not have brought Eriksen onto the pitch in this particular game. I would have kept Mainoo on. I really think that both of them players need binning off in the summer, along when Egghead goes. Them two need to fucking go with him. I really do think that they're old, they're has-beens, they shouldn't be playing for Manchester United, but we have got through, so we've just got to be pleased about that we've got through by hook or by crook. We've got through, but that doesn't change the fact this game has got to be the end point for Erik Ten Hag. There is no way that he can keep his job. Looking at that performance there, has been performances that we've seen time and time again, throwing away goals when we've been leading games of football. It's not getting any better under this geezer, and it's not going to get any better. He can use the excuse of the injuries, and yeah, there is some injuries, but we should have been putting this game away. Birmingham beat these 3-0 last weekend, so there's no excuse. Yes, they're going to maybe be a bit more up for it, because they're probably never going to get a better chance ever again to get to a FA Cup final, but Jesus Christ, just disgusting from Manchester United players and from the manager. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. At least we do get a chance to make amends for that FA Cup final last year, but it would take an absolute miracle and massive luck to win that game in the final, and I would actually take a penalty shootout lottery right now if it meant Manchester United having the chance to win it, because a roll of the dice I would take, because on the basis of this shit that we've been seeing the last 7-8 games, Manchester United would get hammered in that cup final. But you never know, on the day Manchester United might play way above themselves and things might change. If Man City do play like they did yesterday against Chelsea, who really knows? But that will probably be his last game in charge as well. So let's look at it like this. Let's hope he goes out with a bang, wins the FA Cup and moves on his way. That's what we've got to hope, and start a new dawn next season, Manchester United. Anyway, smash a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and if you're watching on Facebook, please do hit the share button, and I'll talk to you all again soon. See you.